another installment of Know Your Boats by Gig Harbor Boatworks. Today's subject is this lovely little beauty here, which is our Point Defiance. The Point Defiance is another historical design from the area. It was designed originally to be used as a rental boat off of Point Defiance Park over on the far side of the Narrows. And as such, it had to be tough, it had to be durable, and it had to be seaworthy because, you know, father and son with an indeterminate experience in boating would just jump in and spend the afternoon, and they had to have a pretty reasonable chance of getting back from salmon fishing out in the currents that you find off of Point Defiance. You've got tidal rips and all kinds of things going on out there. So it's a very durable and very friendly boat to spend some time in. The Point Defiance is what I'd like to call our utility light boat. It is an all-rounder. It's a good rowboat, it's a good sailboat, it's a good power boat. It doesn't excel at any one thing, like for example our Whitehall, but unlike the Whitehall, you can use it for absolutely anything. The great thing about the Point Defiance is it is just big enough to be useful for day trips. You can go out with a picnic basket and the family and have a wonderful afternoon. You could go pull a couple of crab pots, you can hang a motor on it and take it off salmon fishing. But it is still small enough that two people can easily pick it up and load it onto a roof rack or into the back of a pickup truck or on a light trailer if you have the room for that. So at 12 feet long, the Point Defiance is big enough that you have tandem rowing stations in it. You can actually get some help when you row the thing around. It has a very nice sloop rig on it. Same as all of our other boats with the two-part aluminum mast. When you break it down, all the pieces will just drop into the boat, which makes it very convenient to store. Setup, same as all of our other boats. You can get it put together in 10 to 15 minutes, taken apart in about the same. This particular boat has the wood trim with the rope. This is a very popular option. The cedar rail doesn't add a lot of weight, it adds a lot of beauty. And then with the rope trim, it adds a nice little nautical touch and also helps to protect the wood from the occasional contact with docks and other boats and what have you. At 155 pounds, it is light enough that it's easily portable, and but solid enough that you can do what you need.